All right. All right. Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men who taught me this truth. I would like to say shalom to you, Akim and Fuakwath, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It's your brother Micah Allah, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, Shai, Lord willing to edify. And the title of this lesson is All Things Are Possible. It's Luke 18:27. It says, and he said, the things which are impossible with men are possible with the Most High. You see, and going into Jacob's trouble with this mindset is a blessing. You see, this is why we are to constantly thank Yahweh Shai for blessing us with this truth. Constantly thank, the Most High Yahweh for giving us Yahweh Shai. You see, because without Yahweh Shai, we wouldn't even be able to, have this mindset or have this opportunity of putting on this mindset. You see, seeing these terrible times that we are in, we constantly harp on it. You see, because that's just what it is. It's facts. It's just the truth. We are in perilous times. You see, this the hopeful year that Jacob's trouble comes to pass. But us going into Jacob's trouble with the mindset of all things are possible with Yahweh Shai, it's a blessing, because everybody outside this council is not going to have that mindset. They're not going to have hope ultimately. See, when the food really dries up, when that charagma is implemented, we're really going to be pilgrims. We're going to be outcasts of society, but we're going to have all these, things on this side, these temporary things taken away from us, such as houses, you see, cars, going to work. These things are going to be taken away from us, but us knowing that all things are possible with Yahweh Shai, that's a beautiful, thing to hope in. You see? So when all hell breaks loose, we're being, trained to trust in Yahweh Shai. You see, for lack of better words. We're being built to trust in Yahweh Shai through the trials and tribulations that we go through on our day-to-day. You see, when things intensify, we're going to trust in the Lord. But this Jeremiah 30:6 says, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, you see? And that's that state of confusion that everybody outside this council is going to be in. You got you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. You still trusting in, sweet Jeebus. You still serving these false gods, these different idols that don't do nothing for you, you see? But we trusting in Yahweh Shai. You see? That's what separates us from you. But this, continuing on, it says, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You see? So this is going to be a great day of judgment. You see? A great day of perplexity for all you people outside this council. You see? This the time of Jacob's trouble. This time that the Lord is finna bring on the planet Earth is going to far exceed any terrible time in history. It's going to be worse than 9/11. It's going to be worse than World War I, World War II. You see, it's going to be worse than 70 AD. You see, any time in history tells you that in Daniel. You see, so this time is great, man. But the elect is going to be saved out of these times. The elect, walk by faith and not by sight. You see, but the Lord is building us up building our minds up. That's why we edifying one another with the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. And with those words, it's building up our spirits, it's building up our minds. So when it happens, well, it is like practice, like the brothers touched on Sunday at camp. We're practicing now. So when the real deal goes down, it's gonna be like first nature, man. You see? Cause this whole time the Lord been blessing us to trust in Him. We brothers have numerous testimonies of the Lord looking out for them. Probably was behind on your bills. All of a sudden they paid, or the Lord bless you with the money to pay them at the last minute. You felt like your back was against the wall, but Yahweh Shema Shai stepped in on our behalf right on time. You see, brothers got plenty of testimonies. You see, but sticking to the point, the elect is going to be saved out of these terrible times. You see, this John 14 and verse 12 says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, so like the works that I do, shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father." See? So let's read it again. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I shall do, shall he do also." You see? So us believing on Yahweh Shai, us having faith in Yahweh Shai that he actually walked this earth over 2,000 years ago, you see, fulfilled his his duty, coming down to be that perfect lamb, that perfect sacrifice, for the bring us back to the Heavenly Father through his blood. You see, us believing the miracles that Yahweh Shai did, healing the sick, giving sight to the blind, turning water into wine. You see? So us believing on the works that Yahweh Shai did, he said we're going to do greater works, because the power of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be shown in a very big way in these last days, man. You see? That's why these are beautiful times for those of us that are in this truth. These are beautiful times because we've always longed for this time to come. You see? Over 2,000 years ago, the disciples asked the Lord, "Hey, Lord, would thou at this time restore unto us the kingdom?" You see? It wasn't time then, but now it's time. You see, we're in that time where this is that generation that's gonna, see Yahweh Shai. You see, in his glory. It says, "And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father." You see, so the fact that we believe the works that Yahweh Shai did, that's a blessing, because that brings forth more hope. You see, while everybody is going to be in a state of perplexity, they're not going to know what to do when the food dry up. Well, we got the accounts of Yahweh Shema Shai, so we're going to trust in the Lord, man. The elect is no longer going to stay upon this system. And that's why, we're grateful the Lord has blessed us with eyes to see, ears to hear. We know now in these last days who our enemies is, and it's being shown every single day, who our enemy is, which would be Esau, Edom, and these other nations, because they're poisoning us. We're being attacked in ways we don't even know. Right now, at this very moment, we don't even know how we're being protected. You see, and we don't know how we're being attacked on a very high level. You got these elites that are constantly, conjuring up these demons, constantly trying to fuck with us, casting spells, you see. But the Lord is protecting us from those things, man. You see? And we believe that we're being protected because it's shown. Because guess what? We still here. You see, the Lord still bless us to breathe, even though this nigga is, he got his deforestation taking the lungs of the earth. You see, trying to kill us. He constantly chopping down trees and shit, spraying chemtrails, all type of madness, poisoning our water. You see? But the Lord is still preserving us. But continuing on, it says this second Ezra 16:40 says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." You see? And that's the time that we're in. You see, the Lord's building our minds up to eventually be pilgrims. And when you go into the etymon on that word pilgrim, it goes back to a person, seeking miracles. You see? And that's what we long for. That's what we've always longed for. We're seeking the Lord to show forth his power. You see? We're looking for the Lord to show forth his power, and he's going to show forth that power in, miraculous ways. You see? When the famine come, the Lord said, my servants are going to eat. We don't know how the Lord's going to do it, but it's going to get done because he said it. You see? And we know the Lord's not a man that he should lie. And guess what? What else he said? Let's get this real quick. It's Hebrews 6:10. It says, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." So the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our works and labors of love. And the fact that we know and understand that it's Yahweh Shema Shah directing our steps, directing our way of thinking, is a blessing because the Lord got us doing the work here. The Lord got us laboring with him, laboring for him. You see, we ain't doing this on our own. No, the Lord has the Spirit upon us to do this, man. You see, the Lord's blessing us with, to know what to pray for in these last days. See, we're looking at the generations of old, such as King David, King, even Yahweh Shah.